Alright, this is the second time I'm trying to record this. The first time wasn't actually any video to it, was just me talking to the black screen and like especially want to pretend that I'm an interesting person. I'm not interesting enough to just like my voice on a black screen to be watchable content. But anyways, I'm gonna try to like I'm trying to do like a it's like not really less scripted 'cause, like, none of the shit I do on YouTube is scripted. Or like that high effort content. It's just me playing video games. Just this, yeah. I guess the difference between this is like less edited version of content. Where I'm just kind of like playing some video games and just speaking into the void about just whatever's on my mind, I guess. Which is, oh my gosh, why did I decide to build this right where clouds are? This was a terrible mistake. So yeah, stuff. Just just kind of doing some stuff. It's probably a bad day to try to like work on this. I'm like very exhausted. I was at a party earlier today. Which I know that's crazy. What? Snake doesn't get invited to parties. He's a total fucking loser. Well, guess again. Guess again, Bucko. No, but it was good though. I mean, it's like a friend of mine at a party. Got to meet a bunch of his like old friends from high school, and they pretty cool. I feel like got along with them pretty well. It's a fun experience. Just glad to have gone to that. Feels like first time in like a while where I was actually able to like go out and like talk to new people, meet new people, which is always a fun thing. It's like I don't know, like I wouldn't really consider myself like a super extrovert, but like I don't really consider myself an introvert either. It's like kind of a weird thing. It's like can't really say like it's like specifically that you're either because like you say you're an introvert, people are gonna think, ah, you're like the super like, shy, quiet kid who's just like, ooh, don't talk to me, I'm shy. But like, if you say extrovert, you're just like, people think, wow, you're that loud kid who never shuts the fuck up. But it's like, it's not really like an A or B type of thing. It's more of like a spectrum type of beat where like one end you got like like the stereotypical like never shuts the fuck up type of extrovert, which is like constantly needs to be around people, like literally explode or something. On the opposite end, you have like total introvert who just like if you speak to them, they will instantly shrivel away and die. Like most people aren't on one of those specific sides. Like most people are like kind of like in somewhere in the middle between those. But like, we're always kind of like we're always kind of showing like the introvert versus extrovert thing is like a one and a zero instead of like a like on and off switch instead of like a slider or something, you know? Where it's like if someone is like an extrovert, you're expecting them to just kind of be like really loud and like never shut up. Whereas like someone's an introvert, you're just kind of expecting them to just be like super shy and not talkative, but like just like not really entirely true. Cause honestly, I feel like even if you know you're like not like that, or you're not like you're not like the deep down you know you're not like super like shy, never talks to anyone introvert. It's like knowing you're an introvert, you'll kind of like subconsciously become more like the stereotypical version of like an introvert because just kind of like that's what everyone's expecting. So like eventually just kind of do that because it's like it's easier to like do that than to have to try to constantly like explain like it's not that simple because ultimately it comes down to people suck and it's not really people suck. It's just like so much like the amount of like stimulation coming from the world, which is like rapid flow of like online content stuff and whatever, it's just really hard to be able to like focus on anything in a specific amount of detail. So it's like kind of becomes easier just to like I just stereotype people like that. Not that it's a good thing. I'm not saying I condone stereotyping. Because we don't do that here. Don't be racist like that. I guess you can be a little racist if you want, but like only to a mild degree. I don't know what I'm saying. This is the little worst time to record this, but I just wanted to like get back to like making videos in like whatever way I could. This is just like seemed like an easier, quicker way to like actually be able to like put a video out eventually. Because I haven't really been doing that lately. And like this is like something I still kind of enjoy, so I kind of want to be able to keep doing this. You know, maybe I can build up a little bit of a following if I keep doing this. I'm not really doing it to the sole purpose of doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's kind of part that might be kind of part of it. Like having a decent sized following would be really cool, and like I wouldn't be like, oh no, I don't want that. Like that is something I kind of want, but like I'm not really doing this stuff for the sake of doing that. I'm doing it for this like I actually enjoy making videos like this. Like I just kind of enjoy like the recording part and like the editing part specifically. I think is something I really enjoy. It's like I had a little bit like a meme page back in high school. Now I'm not gonna like give out the I'm not gonna give out the at to it because some of the stuff was posted there was well a little racist and offensive by what you'd say today. So that's just another thing. I'm just kind of jumping from topic to topic to topic to topic here right now, but like the amount of like that's like the cultural shift of the internet between like 2016 like to like 2021 or so has been like kind of crazy. It's just like what is and isn't as acceptable to say. Remember like 2016 internet, like you like went out and like typed that just like called someone like the N-word or something. They're just kind of like, oh yeah, that's just what it is. But like you do that now, it's like consequences like much worse. Now I'm not saying that like people are just getting too sensitive or anything. Like personally, I like kind of like don't really see like the whole appeal of it anymore. Like just like using like slurs like that just because it's bad. I've kind of maybe I've grown more mature. I've grown out of that or something. I don't know. It's just kind of like lost its effects, as I guess. Or like I don't know. It doesn't really seem like something. It's just kind of like ooh, it's such a bad thing. It's I don't know. Just kind of I'm like terrible at trying to put this stuff into words right now. Like maybe it's like my brain is like obviously my brain is bouncing from like topic to topic to topic. My ADHD meds are probably starting to wear off right now, so like it's kind of hard to focus on like trying to stay on like a single topic here, which is why I'm bouncing around like a like a kangaroo at a trampoline park. That's a good metaphor. Alright, I'm starting at the point where I'm not really saying anything. I was gonna try to work on something in this video, like in this Minecraft realm, but I kind of forgot to do that. I was just kind of like bouncing around. Actually, I'm gonna go on a whole nother rant here about. I think I already did something about motivation. It's about probably just go back to that again. I really shouldn't do these videos while I'm off my meds. This has kind of just been a horrible mess, but I don't know. Hopefully you, whoever's watching it, will enjoy it. And I mean, even if you don't, this is still a video that I've made. It's I guess in some way a sign that I've existed. Like to think that there's like these random videos I made like in my room when I was 20 or something could like still be on the internet and like a sign that I existed. Like hell, even like hundreds of thousands of years later, if humanity hasn't fucking killed itself at that point with like nuclear war or some shit. That's kind of like a really interesting thought to be able to be like, yeah, here's the sign that I existed, and someone will still remember the name Snake Weber. For like the thought of like someone might remember that like thousands of years after my death, it's like honestly like kind of scary, but also like kind of exciting to know that like even once I die, I'm like still not entirely forgotten. Alright, I'm starting to get too deep for this shitty little YouTube video, so I'm gonna end it here. Don't have a proper intro, so this has been Snake Weber and the uh, thanks for the shebang, and I don't know what I'm saying.